Hello Year 5 and welcome to your DT lesson for this term, your first one. We are going to be looking at moving toys and exploring how to make our own moving toys. So I'm just going to share my screen. Here we go. So our LO is to investigate mechanical toys. And our big question is, what makes a toy move? So last, we're going to answer some questions for our Just Checking. I know we went in last week and like the last unit, so I've just picked some questions we can discuss about toys. And the first question is, what is a toy? So if you could just write down what your answer is to that. How does a toy car move? What materials did we use in art last term? And what could you put in a toy to make it move? So if you pause the video, answer those 4 questions, and when you're ready, press play. Okay, so a toy is an object that can be played with, usually by children or young adults. I'm sure lots of you have toys and got toys for your birthdays or for Christmas. How does a toy car move? A toy car is pushed and it has wheels to allow it to move. What materials did we use in art last term? If you remember, we were making collages in art last term. So we were using paper, glue, scissors. We also used some coloured pencils. What could you put in a toy to make it move? You could put batteries in a toy. You could also have a toy that maybe pulls on a string and then moves, or you pull the wheels back and then it moves, but batteries are in most toys nowadays. So our big question is, what makes a toy move? What different kinds of moving toys can you think of? You can make a mind map or just write me a list of all the different kinds of moving toys you can think of. And can you explain how you think they work? How do you think they move? How does it happen? No. Many mechanical toys have a cam mechanism inside to make the various parts work. A cam mechanism is a linkage system which has a follower to convert rotary movement, moving round and round, so rotary, moving in a round and round, to linear movement, moving up and down, linear, like a line. That's where that word comes from. As the cam is rotated by the doweling, the follower is lifted up and down because of the shape of the cam. So if you have a look at this picture here, this oval shape, when we turn the dowel, this will move up and round like in a pear shape, because as our pear moves round, the follower will move up and down. As you can see here, it's come round this way, and now that will move up and down. So when you turn it, it moves up and down. Could you please pause the video and sketch me a picture or a diagram of that movement? So you can draw or copy the diagram on here and label the parts of the cam mechanism. Lots of children's toys have objects attached to them, to the follower, to create a fun moving toy. On a toy train, a cam mechanism can make the funnel lift up and down as the train moves along. So as that train moves along, the wheels go and this goes up and down, and the funnel goes up and down. A cam mechanism can bring the axe up and down on this toy miner. So when we turn it, the toy miner's axe goes up and down. Can you think of any other ways in which cams could be used in moving toys? So how else could we use cam mechanisms to make something move in a moving toy? So you can have a look at some examples of toys with cam mechanisms. You can type it into YouTube, toys with cam mechanisms, and have a look at some different wooden ones on there, or go to this BBC Bite Size link, and there's a video on there all about how toy mechanisms are made. Here's an example of one though. So the wire in this toy mechanism pushes the toy plant forward towards the plant. So as this turns, it's pushing her backwards and forwards. This is the main wooden toy. Here's the handle or the dowel to turn the mechanism, and then the mechanism to turn the flower up and down. So as the woman's watering it, they come together and down like that. You are going to investigate 2 moving toys and tell me their similarities and their differences. So for toy 1, we have a wooden moving dragon toy with a dowel and the cam mechanism that makes the middle bit go up and down like this, so the dragon moves. Toy car is the second toy. And this moves because you push it. So I want you to tell me the similarities and differences. What is the difference between their shape, what they're made of, how they move, who would use it, and anything you like between the differences and similarities. You don't need to draw the pictures, but you can do if you want. I'd make a table and then I would put toy car, toy 2, wooden dragon, toy 1, and you can draw it if you have time, but write me all the differences and similarities between the two. I hope you've enjoyed our DT lesson. It's a shame we can't be there in person to have a look at different toys, but I'm going to try and adapt our lessons so that we get some time to make something. And when we come back, maybe we can have a go at making our own moving toys. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all soon. Bye.